Hello, and welcome to another edition of Thursday Thoughts with Pastor Pat. I am Pastor Pat, the pastor of St. John's United Church of Christ in Weldon Spring, Missouri, and this is my weekly video blog on what I'm thinking on Thursday as we approach Sunday morning worship. This coming Sunday is December 22nd. It is the fourth Sunday of Advent. It is also known as Advent Love Sunday. Also want to mention as well, too, this is my last video blog before Christmas. So Christmas Eve services are coming up as well. There will be two services to choose from. Here in Weldon Spring, we have one at 4 o'clock, which will be a little bit more informal, a lot of carols and readings, a lot of different faces that you'll see. And then at 7 o'clock will be a more traditional service. It will include, I will be preaching at that service, but not at the 4 o'clock service. Both services will include communion and will also include candle lighting at the end of the service as well, too, which I know is very special to everyone. This coming Sunday's scripture is from Luke chapter 1. It's towards the end of chapter 1. This is when Mary, who is with child with Jesus, meets her cousin Elizabeth, who is also with child. She is with child with actually John the Baptist. And John the Baptist actually leaps in Elizabeth's womb when Mary greets her, when he hears Mary's voice. And Elizabeth says how amazingly blessed Mary must be. And Mary's response is to break into song. It's known as Mary's song, but it's also, you may know it better by the word Magnificat. It is a long song. So what had me thinking today, and I want to do kind of a fun video, is list some of my favorite Christmas songs. These are just going to be my top 5 in no particular order, but just 5 Christmas songs that I particularly love. I eliminated hymns and concentrated a little bit more on songs, kind of non-traditional songs. So the first one I have, and again, this is not in any order, is The Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie. Absolutely my favorite version of this song. One of my favorite videos to watch around Christmas time as well, too. These two voices, these two personalities, Bing Crosby and David Bowie, who at the time were not similar at all. Very different styles of music, but their voices blend so beautifully in this song. It's a great song. Another one I really like is Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home. A lot of people have done versions of this as well, too. My favorite version is by U2, which happens to be one of my all-time favorite bands as well. It's, I believe, if not in the Rattle and Hum soundtrack, I think it's in the Rattle and Hum movie. But be that as it may, I love watching that video as well, too. Also, and this one will show exactly how mature I am, but I love the 12 Days of Christmas, but in particular, I love the one that's sung by John Denver and the Muppets. I love the Muppets growing up, and this is one of my absolute favorite Christmas songs growing up, was specifically this version with Miss Piggy and Kermit, of course, and Gonzo and Fozzie and everyone else. I just love that version. I also love the song Do They Know It's Christmas? It's by Band Aid, which was put together by Bob Geldof in the 80s. It was kind of the British version of We Are the World before We Are the World happened in the 80s. It was put together by a musician named Bob Geldof and includes a lot of iconic voices from England at that time, including U2, Duran Duran, Sting, and others. Wonderful song. And this is my favorite. And I'm almost embarrassed to say it's my favorite. It is an acquired taste, I will admit, and many of you probably have not even heard of it. But it's called I Wish It Was Christmas Today. It's from Saturday Night Live. It has Jimmy Fallon and Tracy Morgan and a couple of others. It's a short, quick little quirky song with just a strange guitar and a keyboard. And Tracy Morgan is doing a weird dance in the middle of it. The first time I saw it, I hated it. I thought this is so weird and stupid. But that little song and especially that neat little guitar riff has really caught on with me, and I will watch that on YouTube over and over and over again. I've already listened to it a bunch of times as we head into Christmas. So that probably is my favorite Christmas song. So comment below, what is your favorite Christmas song? It can be a Christmas hymn, and that's not a problem at all. You can comment below, or you can send me an email, and then I'll compile. I haven't done this in a while. I'll compile a playlist, and I'll send that out through our e-blast so you can see what other people chose as their favorite Christmas songs. There's going to be no Thursday Thoughts for the next 2 weeks. I'll be back in 2025. I'll be out of town. The office will be closed for much of the time in between there. But until then, take care. God bless. And most of all, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. God bless. Bye-bye.